is going to be an absolutely beautiful day here in Iowa. You can see already we have clear blue skies and not a cloud in the sky. So it's definitely going to be a great day to get out and enjoy. You'll see lots of that sunshine throughout the day today. The current temperature is 71 degrees and we do have very low humidity and also some light winds around 6 miles per hour. And it's definitely going to be a stormy night across Iowa tonight. You can see we do have some storms already making its way into the northwestern counties of Iowa, and especially Ida and Cherokee County are under a severe weather warning right now due to some gusty winds up to 70 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail. So these types of storms will be moving into the metro in the overnight hours. Could see a few afternoon showers, maybe a few thunderstorms as well. Scattered across much of central Iowa, Des Moines, you could see a chance of a few isolated sprinkles. Definitely want to have an umbrella with you just in case you're going to be outside and hit one of those hit or miss showers this afternoon. But by early tomorrow morning, especially around 6 a.m., we will begin to see the advancement of this cold front make its way through the state, especially in southwestern Iowa. You'll begin to see some of these thunderstorms start to make its way through, also south of Des Moines. And welcome back, everyone. If you stepped outside this morning, maybe you're a little shocked by the temperatures as much as I was. It's a little cool out there this morning.
Gorgeous out there, and ABC5 meteorologist Colleen Mehlberg is in with a check on what's really happening, but really nice.
Oh, it is so nice out there. When I stepped outside, I didn't know if I wanted to come back in. It was absolutely gorgeous out, and temperatures right now are rising quite quickly. And well, the school year is kind of coming down to a close. There aren't many school days left, and I'm sure all the kids are anxiously counting down those days until the summer break begins. But until then, still have to wake up early and head out to school. So the ride in this morning, very warm and also a little bit sticky out there. 68 to 71 degrees are the temperatures that you can expect as you head out the door, and a great evening to get outside and maybe do a little outdoor grilling because we do have changes on the way. We do have another threat for storms Monday afternoon and evening. We are under another slight risk for northern and central Iowa especially. And this is why you can see this high pressure system is off to the southeast. It's been bringing up a lot of moisture and warm temperatures up into the area tomorrow afternoon. And just off to our west in Nebraska, there's a low pressure system with a dry line. So with this mixture of very moist air and dry air, it can create some mixing, which can create some very strong storms and also potentially have some severe storms. So here are the threats that we could see tomorrow afternoon, evening. Some very large hail is possible, also some damaging winds, and there is a possibility of a few tornadoes, especially in the evening hours before sunset. And of course, flash flooding is always a concern. Winds and temperatures may be reaching up into the 80s. So for tonight, expect partly cloudy skies, a low near 58. It will be quiet and dry. The light winds out of the east at 5 to 10. 74 is the expected high for tomorrow. It will be mostly cloudy with those scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly to the west of I-35, and winds be out of northeast at 7 to 14 miles per hour. So tomorrow may be a little hit or miss with some spotty showers, but by Tuesday and Wednesday we'll be drying out and warming up into those 80s on Thursday and Friday. So take a look at the weather headlines for this weekend. Fantastic Friday is the theme for today. It is going to be a nice one, but by tomorrow we could see kind of a 50-50 weekend with some hit and miss rain showers throughout the day on Saturday, tapering into Sunday. And next week looks to be warm, humid, and even a little bit stormy. We will see temperatures climb back up in the 80s, meaning a recipe for maybe some stronger storm. Radar right now, we have mainly the threat of some heavy rain. That's the main concern for this evening, and also some flash flooding, especially around the Atlantic into the Creston area. They are seeing some of that heavier rain showers right now. And
well, I know Colleen and I were both the whole time saying, wow, that's amazing. I don't know what any of those words mean.
I don't know. Like, I think I would be stumped if I had to spell those because I can't even pronounce those words.
I couldn't either, so hats off to the co-champions.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely beautiful temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. It's all thanks to this high pressure system that's off to our east. It's going to be in control today, allowing for lots of sunshine, some light winds, and also some very clear conditions. So it is going to be a beautiful day. You can see on SkyCam right now that the sun is just starting to peak up. We also have a full moon, so it is Friday the 13th. We won't really have any ominous weather today because it will be beautiful. And right now the temperature is around 54 degrees, so kind of a cool start, but it will be warming up nicely. So right now across the state, you can see temperatures are fairly comfortable. Ames around 73 degrees and Council Bluffs still fairly warm around 77. So overall, a great evening. Pretty warm out there. Also a little bit humid as we do have a lot of these storms moving through. So satellite and radar showing these storms that are moving through, part of a giant cold front that is currently stretching across all the way from Minnesota all the way down to Kansas. This is me causing these severe thunderstorms to move through the overnight hours, and even the possibility of an isolated tornado, especially in northwestern Iowa, and also some very large hail is possible. So here's that cold front system that's going to be moving through, especially in the overnight hours. The Des Moines area will start to see these storms around maybe 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning.
20 miles an hour, though, Colleen. I mean, you'd have to almost idle your car to chase
You
him.
would. That's like going in neutral almost.
is.
And I can imagine what those cops were thinking of chasing a tractor for however long.
It had to get pretty tedious at some point. Like, well, when's this going to end? But these beautiful weather we are having outside, really nice.
It is absolutely gorgeous out there right now. So if you haven't been outside, you should go step outside at least for a minute and enjoy these temperatures. You can see right now. So Stormcast showing these storms as they progress through. You see this cold front starting to march through around 11 o'clock tonight, bringing some very gusty winds, some large hail, and also the possibility of an isolated tornado. Around 3 a.m., we'll start to see more of these showers and thunderstorms move through the central portion of the state, anywhere from Fort Dodge to the Atlantic area. And through the morning hours, Des Moines will see some rain, so you could wake up to some rumbles of thunder. But by the morning, especially before noon, these storms will be clearing out. And clear conditions through this morning. It will remain this way throughout much of the day today. We may see a few high passing clouds throughout this afternoon, but no rain is expected in the forecast for this afternoon. So definitely get outside and enjoy it. Maybe go for a bike ride or a run, because today is going to be perfect for it. So for today, look for high near 78 degrees. An absolutely beautiful day to get out and enjoy. It'll be sunny and warm, and we will see winds light out of the northwest at 5 to 10. Overnight tonight, low near 57 degrees, clear and cool. We could see a few clouds, but mainly it'll be a very nice, clear night for us. So we move into this weekend. Looks to be pretty stormy. So today, definitely get out and enjoy, because we may not be able to quite as much this weekend as we do have those chances for storms. Temperatures will be climbing back up into the 80s, though. So by Monday, we will be drying out up into the 80s. But as you wake up, you could hear a few rumbles of thunder. So here is the current severe weather outlook issued by the Storm Prediction Center. The western counties of Iowa, shaded in yellow, all the way from the border to Dallas and Madison County, are under a moderate risk, meaning that there is a greater possibility of an isolated tornado, large hail, and damaging winds. The county shaded in green that stretch all the way up to Waterloo to Ottumwa under a slight risk, so you have more of a chance of just damaging winds rather than those isolated tornadoes, but it still is a possibility as we move into the early morning hours. So for tonight's storms, these are the main threats. Wind being the primary concern, of gusts up to 70 to 80 miles per hour. This is the strength of about an EF0 tornado, so this is definitely powerful enough to knock down trees and even a few power lines. So if you do have any loose items, I suggest picking them up before you go to bed tonight, because they will get blown around. Flash flooding is also a concern, especially in the northwestern counties, and also some large hail. Some areas have already seen quarter-sized hail. So in clear skies, this will continue throughout the afternoon hours. And however, by this weekend, we could see a change, as we do have a low pressure system that's just off to our west. Has been bringing a warm front through the state in the overnight hours on Saturday into Sunday. That has the potential to bring some strong to even some severe thunderstorms. We could see some very heavy rain and even some hail with these storms as they move through.